How y'all doing, everybody? This is RJ with Rise LBC. Shout out to What We Talking About Radio and Homegrown Radio. Boom. We out.
What We Talking About Radio, Homegrown Radio, productions by Rob, MJ himself. What's good with you, bro?
Oh, man, you know, another wave-tastic day.
Wave-tastic.
You feel me?
What other words do you have that you've changed with wave?
Waveable. Highly wavy. You feel me? Shit. My name. Michael Wave Kelly. You feel me?
Michael Wave
You feel
Kelly.
me? Create the wave. Flight wave. You feel me? I'm with it all. You feel me? Miami Wave. Shout out to Dolphins. You feel me? You know, I gotta give them something. You know, I'm lovable. I'm a waveable guy. You feel me?
He said, I'm lovable, I'm a waveable guy. And I don't even know what to say to some shit like that.
I'm just saying. You feel me?
Honestly, like
Man,
that.
I'm waving on the shirt. Shout out my man Creative, my man Kern for this. You know, he got the pick. Shout out FYNG, AL Prince, you know, for giving me the thing, you know.
On that note, man, pan the camera, James. We got RJ in the building with us today.
How y'all
from
doing
Rise
today?
LBC.
How's everybody doing? You got to trademark some of those. You got some good stuff. You just listed. Trademark some of that.
Yeah.
You feel me? How you doing, bro?
I'm good. It's a beautiful Sunday evening. I've been chilling all day, preparing for this, waiting for this. I was excited for this.
I feel you.
You pulled in big today. You
Oh,
pulled
no.
in that little Snow White joint. I said, aha!
I was like, oh, he getting real festive.
You gotta fake it. You gotta fake it till you make it.
That's
That's all I'm gonna say. You
Getting
gotta
that
fake
real
it till you make
festival
it.
money. I was like,
Not yet.
Okay. This is where all the goddamn food festivals
You feel me? See Street Con 1, 2, you feel me? Summer Jam, what's up, man?
What's going on with you? So, for the people that don't know you, give us a quick rundown about you.
Well, my name is RJ. In the daylight, I'm a basketball coach for little kids, and with the rest of my time, I like to host art shows, concerts, pop-ups, art galleries, anything to promote Long Beach culture is what I do. I'm Long Beach. I try to be Long Beach.
Okay, so where did you get that passion for? Like, is it just the fact that you from Long Beach, or
I'm not from Long Beach. That's the crazy thing.
What?
I'm not from Long Beach. I was born in Bellflower, and I was raised in Paramount. I moved to Long Beach in 8th grade, and the culture was just so much. It was like, because I went from one of a few black people in my school to Long Beach, you know. It was like, whoa.
you like
Like,
everybody's?
I'm not going to the NBA. That's when I realized I had to figure out my real.
He said, oh, there's niggas.
You know, 6'3" in 8th grade. I was like 5'7". I'm like, oh my God, I got to do some growing. But I figured out my passion for this in high school, or not even in high school. I feel like at LBCC, watching friends paint and seeing friends get into music. The main friend that I saw, her name is Dree Casso. She's a huge artist. Y'all saw her at Summer Jam. Amazing. She's amazing. But she was like the driving force for Rise. I feel like I started it the night I saw her painting this painting of Drake. It was just like, oh my God, I'm inspired to do something. I have to do something. And Rise became that something.
Champagne wings.
Okay. So, why did you pick the name Rise at LBC? Like, why was that the name that you was like, I'm gonna go with?
I chose 5. It was 5 names on my note. I wish I still had that note, but it was like United LB, Untapped LB, and like just looking at the list, Rise LB stuck out like a sore thumb. So it was just, and I'm so glad I went with Rise because everybody runs with that and resonates with the word Rise. Rise is an upward movement, so Rise LB just fit
what you was looking for.
Real. That's real. So, you said you're a basketball coach.
Yes.
How did you get into that?
Well, I played in a league called the Wood in Lakewood, and I started that in 8th grade. And when I graduated high school, he was like, "You want a job? You want to coach?" And I was like, "Yeah." That was in 2012, and I've been going strong since 2012.
Okay. Oh, so you got some moves. You can hoop.
Oh yeah, I'm a hooper. I can pull up to any hoop session. I'm down with whatever hoops. I play in 2 adult leagues right now.
I'm in adult league too. I had to miss my game. Shout out to
Me too. It was at 6 o'clock. I was like, I'm pulling up on my guys, man. I'm pulling up on my guys today.
Appreciate that.
You feel me? So how does that correlate into Rise LBC? How does that correlate into your love for the community?
I kind of keep them separate, but like you just said, it's a love for the community. Like I love my kids just like I love the creatives in Long Beach. I want to see my kids do as good as they can do in basketball or in life. Like I'm trying to teach them life lessons. You know, I don't want, it's not just basketball. I need you to be a good person. I need you to listen. That's how you're going to get further in life. And I just want to instill the same kind of love and respect and support that I instill in the creatives that I in my kids.
Facts. What's love?
So outside of Long Beach, who inspires you? Like outside of people in Long Beach and Long Beach activities.
I would say the people who do Rolling Loud. I've gone to like 3 or 4 Rolling Louds. They inspire me a lot. Just seeing their setups, festivals, music festivals in general inspire me a lot. I love going to little shows anywhere. Like I'll pull up outside of Long Beach for little art shows and things like that, just to get inspiration and meet new artists. The whole nine. I draw inspiration from the smallest of things. I can go to a flea market and see some guy with a creative shirt, or somebody selling fruits on the street with a nice sign on their little cart, and it's like, dang, like you got to hustle and you really passionate about it and you going for it. That's inspiring to me.
Does it ever be hard? Is it ever hard for you to pull up to like spots? Are you ever too tired to pull up to spots? And when you know that you need some inspiration, but you just be too tired, is it hard sometimes?
Honestly, it really, because I'm not a go out. You see, I'm in sweatpants and sand. I try to be in slides 24/7. My friends hate me because they every Thursday to Saturday, they're like, "What we doing tonight? Where we going?" They trying to go to the bars. They trying to go turn up, and the bars don't let me in sweatpants. So, I'm a chill guy. I'd rather chill at home. But sometimes I have to overcome that when I see a creative benefit in the event or something that I can get from it. And just get over that. Ain't nothing to do in the house but watch Netflix. I'll be watching The Office over and over and over.
Which is great. I'm watching Raising Dion right now.
Oh, I got to get on that. Thank you. I'm going to get on that when I get home. Home. Okay, I heard a lot about that too. I heard that was really good.
Yeah, let's continue, because last time I started talking about man, I was in here with
One Take Quan in here talking about anime for 20 minutes.
Bro, we was in here going up.
I believe it.
About one song.
Straight anime. Shout out One Take Quan. Fuck It Up is one of my favorite songs. I love that song.
Hell yeah. And you tapped into the music scene. So how is that correlating to the shows that you're putting on now? Like, because you're tapped into the music. You had Hey Dion at your last one. So so tell me a little bit about your connections to the music.
Well, I treat local artists how I treat mainstream artists. I'm looking for the drops. I'm tweeting them. I want to know what's next. I'm constantly wanting to be in the loop with every artist, whether they're close personal friends or just distant people that I can talk to on Twitter, like people like One Take Quan, people like in the LA area that I don't really meet personally or don't really know personally, but I can tap in through social media and see when's that video dropping, when's that single dropping, when's your next album coming out. I'm really in their ear like I would be a Drake or J. Cole or somebody like that, because I really want to know. I feel like I believe in these artists. I see what they have. So
that's real.
So being that you believe in the artist, do you keep it real with them when they're not like living up to their potential, or would you feel like they could do better? Do you let them know like they could do better, or you just like you like, that's not my place?
I feel like in a subtle way. Like I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to belittle. I feel like I went to church today and there was something that the pastor said that stuck out. It was like, you can be a nice person or you can be a good person. Being a nice person is just telling them what they want to hear. Being a good person is, telling them what they need to hear in a way that they can hear it. Mm-hmm. So I don't really teach. I just go out and I'm like, hey, what's next? What are you doing? Like being that person in their ear that's driving them. Because I feel like I inspire a lot of people. And to hear from me, like, what's next? What you got? Like, I'm hungry for what you have next is inspiring them to want to push and get whatever they have going done.
I feel that. Like for myself, I don't really volunteer my opinion and shit like that, because it's like, you feel me? You don't just walk in there and be like, you know what, like, your shit is fucked up. Like, your car is dirty as fuck.
I mean, sometimes that
like,
approach is needed.
Unless you gonna help clean it up. That's just how I was brought up. That's how I was brought up. You don't just walk in and nigga, shouldn't be like, your shit all fucked up, nigga, and then be like, well, shit, are you about to help?
Nah,
What do you have to add?
Just come and start cleaning it up, and just I won't say nothing to you, and I'll just judge you.
No,
I'll just judge you. I'll clean the shit up.
You ain't gonna hear it, but
you dirty motherfucker. Yeah, I have to come and clean up your shit.
Cause like for me, it's like just because I don't say it, I don't mean I don't have an opinion on your shit. But it's just like you ain't came for that shit because it ain't always gonna be nice. It's a lot of niggas that I tell straight up, I'll be like, bro, you're not holding up your end of the bargain. And I met you as a rapper, and I'm gonna hold you to that standard
of what you said you.
I don't do this shit sometimes. I don't do this I don't do production sometimes. I'm on this shit every day.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna hold you to that same accountability.
And there's a lot of artists. There's a lot of artists.
They just like playing rap. They just like playing rap star.
They just want.
And it kills me.
They just want to play with the bitches.
It kills me. Like you can't act like be the homie or like talk to me like we homies in the beginning or like before whatever's going on, whatever I have you in. But then it comes the day of show, and it's a whole different person. Like you acting like a whole different person. Like I'm cool with a genuine. If you gonna act like an asshole from the jump, I'll know you an asshole from the jump. But don't switch up on me. I hate that. Don't go rap star halfway through when you was trying to be homie at first.
You feel me?
It'd be killing me.
Oh man, I think people don't. I just think people aren't being real with themselves sometimes. Honestly,
I agree.
Shit.
A lot of people aren't.
A lot of people aren't. A lot.
It's hard to look in the mirror and really see yourself and see your flaws and see where you could be better and not blame other people. I feel like a lot of people
accountability
blame other people.
Integrity.
Man.
Character. Just a whole lot of, just a bunch.
I thought he was gonna throw a wave.
I know. I was trying. I didn't know if I could pull that off. That's why I didn't say it.
Wave integrity.
Wave gritty. You feel me? It's wave gritty, man.
That's crazy. So who should we be listening to that you don't think that we tapped in with?
Seafood Sam.
Seafood
Sam dropped a dope project called Dior Velour, and it's like something straight out the 90s rap. It's a vibe. He got a track called Moesha 96 on there, and it's beautiful. It's what I rode to on the way here. Dirty Dale, lyricist, pure lyricist. I feel like I love to learn songs. I love to be at the shows and like rapping the lyrics with the rapper. When I listen to Dale, I'm just listening. Like he has something to say, and he's trying to get the pain or whatever it is off his chest, and you can hear it in his delivery, in his flow, and in the lyrics, and I just love that. Who else can I give y'all? The homie Shane Don, he gonna drop something. He's supposed to be dropping something by the end of the year. He's dope. Another hungry rapper out of Long Beach. Who else? So many names I could throw out there. Huey Briss is I don't even say he's up and coming anymore. He's dope. He's on the scene for sure. But another one of my favorite lyricists out of Long Beach, Deontay Edwards. He's a producer out of Long Beach. Mm-hmm. He's been real low key for years, just dropping singles here and there. But he just dropped his project In Due Time with a bunch of different features. Kaylin's on there, and a bunch of different other guys that I know. But that's a dope project to check out. There's a few. I could sit here for hours and hours
and run through the Long Beach. That's how you know you really connected into the music matrix.
I try to be. I don't be doing much. I be chilling at home. So it's like if I'm on Twitter, I'd rather be looking at something that I could add or benefit from than the bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit that I'm looking at or I'm retweeting, but
yeah, because I be wanting to jump in on some of the nonsense you be tweeting. I be wanting to come in. I be wanting to tweet like nigga.
As much of the bullshit, I feel like it's 2 times the shit that I'm seeing or I'm following. Like I feel like I found an artist today from Maryland, and I just fucked with his flow. I fucked with the whole delivery that he had, and I'll add those. Those are people. They don't even got to be from the city. I'm adding those people to my Serato, to my little playlists and stuff.
So, who do you listen to, like out that's like on a bigger scale, like on like top tier scale?
That Young Boy album has been in my rotation. Bino is my guy.
Man,
Bino from top to bottom. That is like my favorite music right now. Bino's both of his projects. Shout out Bino and Blast, because Blast is a genius as well. Who else?
Highest
in the room.
Fiji Waters blast.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott, my favorite. That's my favorite artist.
Out right now?
Right now, that's my guy. I love his energy. I've been to 6 or 7 Travis Scott shows.
Oh, you rich.
Nah, I just get it how I can, you know.
You be in the nosebleeds or you be down there on the floor?
I feel like, well, I went to his last show at the Observatory.
And you rushed the stage.
And that we were there for 7 hours. We got there at like 2 or 3 p.m. and the doors opened at 7, and he was on for like 45 minutes. So it was like,
real,
you know,
fan shit.
It was amazing though, because it's like, that's Travis Scott. He's one of the biggest artists, and you know the Observatory is this intimate, like he's right there. You singing the lyrics with him, and he's making eye contact with you. Like it's really dope on that level. Chance the Rapper, I love. People don't like Chance the Rapper. I love Chance the Rapper. I've loved him since the beginning.
Are you driving to Chance the Rapper? Are you like
it's
you
on
get in the car? Are you saying, yo, I'm gonna slap some Chance the Rapper right now?
It depends on the day, like how I'm feeling. On a nice
Outside
Sunday, on a nice Sunday where I'm just strolling, you know, I'll listen to some. Yeah. If it's a nice day and I'm feeling like, you know, some acid rap or the 3 album. The 3 album is really good to me. The recent album is okay. It's not super bad, but I don't understand the Chance the Rapper slander. I love Chance the Rapper. Who else do I listen to?
Do you like Dom Kennedy?
I love Dom back in the day. I can't listen to Dom's new stuff. I can appreciate everything he's done for LA culture, and I can appreciate him coming with a new style in his sense, or in a fresher way. But From the West Side Would Love To, I bought the CD. I had the shirt. I was a Dom fan then, and it just somewhere he just kind of lost me.
So you somewhere you got off the bus.
I feel like I do it with every artist, every mainstream artist. Once they hit that, like, artists rap with pain or like conviction or like some sort of hunger when they are on the come up, and then once they get on, it's hard to keep that because you making that money. You not really. It's no pain. It's no conviction. It's still pain and conviction, but it's not the same as I don't got no money with the pain and conviction. And so. Yeah. I understand.
Wayne still raps like that.
But no, not even. He don't even got. It's like he having so much fun with rap. Wayne.
Yeah, but I think that's also a good thing. If you because I was listening to Grinding. Grinding up he got off. He said, "What?" And Drake.
It's still different.
I need to go to a Drake concert. I didn't stop.
That's the one guy I haven't. It's a couple guys I haven't seen, but Drake is like. There's 5 artists that I would say I haven't seen. Drake is one of those.
Yeah, I only got there's only like 3 more artists I ever want to see in life. I seen Currency, I seen Dom. I really didn't want to see Dom, but I got Currency. So, real spit. Like, I'm not a big Dom K fan, so let's just be honest. I went for Currency, but Dom goes up. He goes up, but
Dom has a great discography.
I'm not knocking him.
There's some recent songs. I'm just like whole projects. You know, it's nothing like those early things. It just
he got some hits. I'm not a complete hater like that guy over there.
Oh, you?
That's
why you brought it up. Okay.
I ain't say nothing, man.
So I just be chilling, but
I'm not. Listen, I'm not against him. And I may not be for him, but I'm not against him.
I feel it.
It's LA, man.
I need to see Joe Budden. You need to come out of retirement for at least a real farewell tour.
People don't know about Joe Budden. They really don't.
They just think he's scared. He yells on the pod.
Yeah, or Pump It Up. Every time I see Twitter slander, and it's like, oh, you just got Pump It Up.
Pump It Up is great. Clubbing was great. We be up in the club. That was my joint.
It's the piper.
You feel me? You feel me?
Chris Stokes.
I'm done.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it funky though. If you got relationship problems, OLS 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have to listen to Different Love after that. That finishes it off because that's supposed to be the 5th one.
Well, see, that's a real Joe Budden fan right there.
Oh yeah, we really do that.
But Joe done got us through some of the man. Joe getting me through a tough one right now. You feel me?
To this day.
To this day. Shout out to
this day.
You feel me?
Nah, I don't really gotta go to no more concerts, low key.
Yeah, you went to Jay.
I seen Hov and J. Cole on 2014.
Ooh.
It was like those is 2 concerts. Yeah. It was just like you can't
beat those.
You can't
Productions.
beat those.
That's insane.
Like I went to the Life of Pablo tour. That shit was ass.
Yeah, I went to Yeezus tour. Yeezus tour was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
Like with the Life of Pablo shit,
Sleep.
it was
Jesus
like
was trash.
you just
The
standing
live
there.
effect is different.
You standing there waiting for him to come back around on the stage, like
Because you got to look
you
up
just
at
like-
him.
Like, so when he go to the other side of the forum, you like, all right,
What the
because
fuck
ain't no
am I here
screens
for?
in the forum. Like, ain't no screens for you to watch him on the. So you just standing there, just yelling, "If I fuck this model," like, as you should, like, you just as he's way on the other side, on this big ass platform.
But you can't just stare at it. You know, you can't. You know, in his defense, you feel me? You gotta work the stage.
That nigga, the stage was moving. Nigga. It was moving from side to side. So yeah, that's the deal with the Kanye shit. That's how come I'm like, that shit was just so
Definitely a
underpowered.
disappointment. I can understand that.
Yeah,
It was
but
like
the Sunday. Everybody said the Sunday services go up.
Those
so,
go up.
I mean,
I bet.
I guess
Man.
I hope they bring them back for Coachella next year because I'm going.
So
It's
anxious.
my first year going. I want to see it.
man. But man, that's the only thing I'm worried about, man. He's flipping so anxious into a man. How do you? Flip?
Isn't it beautiful though?
Meet me at 11:30. I love it when you talking dirty.
He did it.
So you
my
can't.
God,
You
he
can't.
went into-
You
He
can't.
really sung.
You can't.
He's really.
You can't. I used to sing. I used to back in the day. I was a singer.
That's how
I
you
used
get
to-
your girls.
I
I
used to
mean,
do wop the girls. NSYNC too. I used to do. NSYNC was the
He
NSYNC
used
was
to
the
sing One
way
Wish shit.
in. NSYNC was the way in. I'm telling you. That's how I got into my first white girl house. I promise you. I promise you.
he said that's how he got into the house.
That's how I got into the house.
Oh Lord.
5th grade.
Jeez, let me
In
in the
fifth
house.
grade.
White lady lets
I'm
me in
done.
the house to listen
Oh.
to that in sync.
Shit was epic. Shit was epic.
That's crazy. I ain't never been in no alone confinements with no white woman.
It was cool. And the crazy thing is, like, her parents came like an hour later.
My
and it
girlfriend
was
is white and Latina, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna chime
like,
in.
you said,
I love you, Ashley.
No, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Like, when her mom came in the house, like, her mom, like, opened the door. Like, I'm panicking at this point. You know, we're both in 5th grade. We're listening to the fucking NSYNC album, and they're jamming, you know, hugging, you know.
Cause it hug.
You know, hugging, listening, you know, doing shit. You feel me?
He said
And
frolicking.
then the mom comes in, and like the mom comes in all casual, and then opens the room door. Now, mind you, the door's closed. She opens the door, and she looks at me. I look at her. I'm like, and she's like, "Oh, you must be Michael."
Oh wow.
I said, "Yes." She's
So
like,
many red
"Oh,
flags.
This is the boy that you're talking about all the time. I said, "Yeah." I came to the house a few times, nigga. Food was trash, but man, NSYNC was going up. The kisses and hugs was going up.
Doors closed.
going up?
This is not a black home, clearly, because
At
ain't
all.
no doors
At
closed.
all. Mom's not even letting the bride
It's
close
not.
to the door.
You feel me? You know how many girls I had to smack with the door open because mom's
mom's
said
like,
ain't no closing the door.
You gotta like see. My trick is I don't close it, but I'll
push it up.
you crack it and you put the shoe right there. So it's like if they do, they gotta peek in, or they gonna have to push the door a little bit. You know, you got a little time
Yeah.
to make a move.
You feel me? You
But
gotta get that traction.
I
for the
can't
door.
have it open. It ain't gonna be wide
For the
open.
footsteps.
I used to just sneak him in through the window.
Hold
Smack on the window sill.
We gotta move on because my mom might watch this, so I ain't trying to get.
That's what you was doing back in the day? Oh, yeah.
That's the best part. I always be like, now that I'm like past 25, I be admitting all kinds of shit to moms. I be like, hey, moms, you remember I was doing this.
Cold thing is they kind of know.
I knew what you was doing. It's just, you know.
You was gonna do it.
How did you do it here?
damn
Hey, bro. I used to hate that. I used to want to smoke weed all the time. Could never smoke weed at the house. Never. My mom used to tell me all the time, don't smoke no weed when you go out in these streets, boy. Don't smoke in my car. I used to smoke. I used to just hotbox the car anyway. You ever just get like, y'all niggas ain't just get the car and just be like, you know, don't smoke
My
in the
mama car. That's my mama car out
Oh,
there. I
no,
ain't smoking in that.
Nigga, my mom's, because we used to have this Durango joint, man. Shout out to Durango. We had a Durango joint. So one day,
Trouble.
I was
It's
smoking in
gone,
that
man.
joint. It's gone. That went through. We was smoking in that joint, and I got in trouble. So she said, "You can't drive my car no more." Now, mind you, I'm in high school, so I don't. You know, I was barely getting. I just
Yeah.
turned 17, so she's like, she's never giving me her car. So my step pops at the time, he's like, "You can use mine." So I've been using his shit. He said, don't smoke on my shit. I got to be up early. I was smoking his shit. He like, man, I told you not to smoke. I'd be spraying and all that shit. He like, I still smell it. I said, man, but look, did you die? That nigga used to go
bold.
no, I didn't tell him
man.
that. Oh. Come on, that nigga, what? That nigga keep coming with a fire on the nigga. Bro, nah, but one day I stole the car. Like, cause I had just graduated. I just met this girl at graduation night the night before.
It's always for the girl.
Man, I told the girl I'm on the way. She live in Hesperia, far as shit. Hopped in the car. I'm talking about I'm in Victory. Hopped in the car, took the car. It's like 2:00 in the morning. I zoom off. Get that. I took my mom's flip phone because I didn't have a cell phone at the time. So I needed to know because my mom let me use her phone. She's like, if they call this phone, that means I gotta go home. So I got the phone sitting on the ground. I finally sneak through the girl window. I'm laying down. Soon as I go like this, bring, bring. I didn't answer it.
I went to Jack in the Box, mom.
I didn't answer it. So she like 10 minutes go by and she called me again. I said, man, fuck, I'm finna get in. Go home. She said, bring my car back. Bring my phone back. I can't believe you would do that. So I brought the phone so just in case y'all call me, I can still come home. Instead of, because I was going to stay all night. I was going to stay all night and then come back in the daytime.
You're a trouble guy. You're in
Bro,
trouble.
I went home.
Man.
Let me tell you, I went home, so I'm trying to back
the new
in.
Marvin Gaye.
I opened the garage door. I tried to back in with the light off. So now, mind you, it's a 2-car garage, but the Durango's in there. So now, mind you, I'm doing a hell of a job. The light turned on. Whoop! I look back. Whoop! Boom! Put a hole in the fucking wall.
No!
Not only is that the case, I stopped. She's my mom's cold too. She tried to set me up for a haymaker. Let me tell you, nigga. I tell you, she said, I'll park the car, go in the house. Wiggling the door. The door's like not open. I said, Ma, the door's not open. She's like, nah, try again. So I opened the door. The kitchen, the way it's set up, there's a kitchen table right when you walk in. My step-pops at the time was sitting literally in the cut. Glove on his hand. No, not like a boxing glove, like a workout glove. That nigga was trying to sleep me, bro. I'm talking about when I walked in. I opened the door, and then I'm like, that's weird. The lights is off. So I was like, why is the lights off? So as soon as I walk in, all I see is a figure just try to jump up. He's shorter than me, so he tries to jump up and swing at a nigga. I booked it. Nigga hit the corner, run around the table. As soon as he hopped on the table, I ran out the garage door. Nigga, the crazy thing is, the garage door was locked. So how did the door get locked? My mother locked.
You set up.
My
This is
mother
set up.
I hit the door. Boom! Pressed the button, slid under the motherfucker, got her and ran down the street. He chased me. I said, you ain't catch me, nigga. You ain't catch me. You ain't catch me. I was out, bro. I'm talking about I was out. Then, that next 3 days, I was doing some nigga shit, and then they called the people's house that I was staying at and told me to come home.
Was that when they put you on the hot dog punishment?
Nah. The hot dog punishment was like when I was in middle school. I just wasn't doing shit. I told this teacher, yo, suck my dick on the road on the table, but I tried to make it seem like it wasn't me. So then, like, at the end of the day,
Remember when you said he said you set him up? I don't think you set him up.
I don't have to.
I don't think you set him up.
this is when I was a child. You
I
feel
don't think you
me?
set him up.
I'm telling you.
Telling on his own.
I mean, I had some wild stories, but I was a wild
He was
boy,
on
man.
hot dogs for 2
man.
months.
No, nigga, 6 what?
Oh, my
6.
God.
My
6
mom's
months.
and them wasn't playing, bro. My mom's like really bought like.
You could do a lot with a hot dog. You could
did
just
it
cut it
all.
up. You could do the
He did it
beans
all.
and the.
Did it all.
Yeah,
No. You don't
yeah.
get no extras. It's just
Oh,
hot
just
dogs,
the dog-
hot
okay.
dogs and bread. You better figure it out.
No
Ketchup.
condiment. Okay,
Bro.
okay.
Barbecue
Ketchup?
sauce.
Oh, barbecue sauce. Yeah.
Segue real quick. Don't you love the sound effects that black people make when they tell a story? They just make the story so much
Yeah,
better.
it's more
I was
interesting.
gone.
It's more interesting. Back to you. So, what's the goal with Rise? Like, what is the ultimate goal? Like, where are you trying to take this thing in the next 5 to 10 years?
I used to think I wanted to have a Rolling Loud. I don't think I want to have a Rolling Loud. I want to always keep it about the up and comer. Like, especially what I learned from the Summer Jam to now. I feel like I don't need a big artist. I feel like I provide a lot more than just the stage and a show, to where the people are interested more in that than the big name or whatever. I can have a bunch of unknown talent who come up and do their thing and get the same reaction. I feel like. So I want to keep it like that. I want to keep it focused on the up and comers and shedding light where there's no light.
That's real. Not a lot of people shedding light on that. You know, most people think that, you know, you get a couple of events in, and then we need this, we need the big thing, because that's gonna keep people coming. Of course, you know, you get a big name, that's gonna have people coming, but like, these artists really have fans.
Yeah,
you really have to tap in, because some of these artists can easily fill up 150 room, 200 room, easy. Hey Dion can easily fill up 150 room, 200 room.
I love that guy.
He's serenading.
He's a vibe.
He's a man.
I'm riding with Dion till the end. That's my I'm not a pause guy, but you could pause. I try and avoid anything that would be pause worthy, and but I feel like that dude is
riding. Hey Dion,
that dude is dope.
There's a pause. You brought it up.
He's a dope artist though. He's a dope artist though, and I feel like I have a real
that always happens.
Okay, I have a real genuine connection with him though. So any way I can support him, I'm always support him.
It's the ghost of the Red Room.
I believe it.
You feel me?
The lights go crazy too.
That happens. I'm out. At that point, y'all lost me.
That's crazy.
So you don't, because my thing, like for us, it's like we plan. Like the plan is to just grow with the people that's around us, people that we bring in. Not everybody's gonna be in the same space. So like you with the up and coming artists that you have, why don't you just grow with them too, and then still save some spots for some up and coming people as well?
Well, there's definitely gonna be like locked in spots for people, you know, that I really rock with and who I see rock with me. More importantly, like that are actively trying to sell tickets to the show or actively pushing my agenda as well as, you know, their own. And it's not just like a one-sided thing. So I definitely will lock in with about 5 to 6 artists per show, and then music submissions will come in. That's where I'm trying to get that going really heavy, and that'll be the other like 5 or 6 slots. I want to cut it down too. I feel like StreetCon can have a certain number of artists. Summer Jam definitely gonna have a lot of artists, but I'm done with the big shows. Like my next show in December is gonna have like 4 or 5 performers. I'm gonna focus more. It's an art show, so it's gonna be focused more around the art. But I'm done with all day. I don't want to be there all day.
Oh man,
I'll be tired and just over it. So I'm definitely
production,
man, and it's hard to produce when, you know, the vision is only being pushed through your brain. Like I don't have a team that have the same vision. It's just my vision, and then I have my family, my friends who I'm trying to articulate it to, and it gets done. It gets done in a beautiful way, but it's a lot to try and get everybody on the same page and get them to understand, because it's hard for me to explain what's in here because I have it. It's just like I know this, and this, but my mom tells me all the time, like I'm not in your head. I don't know what's going on in your. I don't know what you want to do. I don't have any idea what you're doing. I'm just supporting as I go. So I need to understand that and let them know in a better way, like what I need from people. I don't like feeling like I need anything from people, but I do. At the end of the day, that's to get this done. I need people. So I gotta put my pride aside and like, hey, can you help with this? Hey, can you do this? Instead of waiting until the last minute. And then my mom was like, well, you know, so-and-so does this and this and this. You could have had this done. And so I'm learning too.
It's all a learning process. All, you know, it's a learning curve to everything.
It's a big curve. This is the biggest curve I ever had to learn.
So what has been like the hardest part for you over these last couple of years with throwing these events?
Dealing with creatives as a whole is difficult. They are just difficult. A lot. Artists like painters and those people, it's hard to get those people together in a show. It's hard to get them ready or even confident in what they're doing. They are the most like down on themselves, and they can be the most talented person. I can't draw a straight line. So I'm looking at you like you painted this in 6 hours. Why don't you have this? Why am I your confidence boost? I feel like you shouldn't need a confidence boost because you just did this amazing piece of work. So it's hard trying to boost their confidence to want to be in a show, to show in front of people. That's difficult for them. And the musicians are like, you know, they want to be the rap star. They want to feel like they've done it or they deserve this and that. And some of them I feel like do, but majority of artists, I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like I should pay. I shouldn't pay you unless you're a headliner. I feel like you don't deserve to be paid by me. I'm just as up and coming as you. I don't have any money to be, dishing out. I'm spending my last to get the show to go.
Just to give you the look, to
you
give
know,
you the platform. So you shouldn't even be trying to hit me.
I don't understand that aspect. But, I mean, I want you to get your money. I definitely want people to get their money. But
better go to the
for
Roxy.
it to be like, if you want to try and get on at the observatory or get on at somewhere where you can make your money. I'm not a bank. I don't have any money. So dealing with artists like that or like the rap stars who want to be stars or people not showing up to shows.
Late.
And I've literally had artists not show up. And it's like,
We've had that.
most of the time I'm happy with it because it's towards the end of the show and it's like,
Makes it faster to go home.
oh, we have an hour. We can push up an hour. That's beautiful for me. But it's like, for me to put this much time and effort into something and you just feel like it's something you could just like, okay, I don't like that. And then what's another aspect that people in general, like people, oh my God, people. Like people I don't understand the consumer. The consumer is very difficult to understand. I'm trying to really get a grasp on that because I sold these shirts and people literally paid me and didn't come get a shirt. Like, you paid for this. So it makes me feel like you're doing this just to say that you supported me, or you're doing this just to be like, hey, but you didn't even want the article of clothing, or you didn't, like, what was the purpose? I don't feel like you really supported me. I feel like you just threw your money in a hole and want to act like you supported.
Shit, throw some money.
That's true, but then on the back end, it's like
You still got all this stuff.
I won't send you that shit. You just go send me some money.
That
shit.
And I hosted an event for Pickup, and it was like seeing the mass amount of people who wanted the shirt. I was like, let me show love. I had my auntie cater tacos. I had drinks made. I had a whole 9. And 6 people showed up. So it's like, I got to pay a caterer. I got to do this. I went out of my way thinking that y'all were,
This is what y'all said.
So now it's all of that is cut off. I'm done doing, and that's why I'm saying shorter events. I feel like I put the maximum into my brand for this 1, 2, 3 years. And now I'm just going to dial it back and make some money. Like, it's time for me to promote myself and push myself and be able to continue this and not do a show and be like, well, damn, where am I going to get the funds for the next show?
Facts. I feel that.
Before we get out of here, is there anything that you want to touch on that we didn't get to?
Art show coming in December. Details coming very soon. I'm working with 3 artists I'm trying to give them a major installation. I want it to be more than them just putting art on the wall. So if we can get that set up, that'll be great. But if not, it's just gonna be art on the wall, and it's either gonna be 3 major installations by these artists, or I'm gonna have the biggest art show Long Beach has ever seen, featuring 15 to 20 artists. So I'm up in the air still, but that's coming. I'm throwing a party next month. I'm learning how to DJ this week. So I'm tired of going that, and I'm tired of going places. I'm tired of going places, and like I have a certain vibe that I love to hear. Like I feel like I go out in Long Beach damn near every week for the past 2-3 months, and this past Thursday was the first time I heard Bino played in Long Beach. And
crazy.
like I don't want to go out and hear Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. I don't want to go out and hear early 2000s. It's great. It's great. It's a moment. It can be a vibe when you have it. You go out once every 6 months. But if I'm going out every week, and I've kind of formulated that these DJs have a little pack or something, because it'll be the same 10-song rotation by 4 different DJs at 4 different clubs from here to Fullerton.
No sense.
I'm cool on that.
I'm tired of hearing hot in here.
Oh my God!
Fuck with Nelly, you my guy. Hot in here moment was over.
It's not now. That's not what anybody's listening to right now.
Not hot in her too. No.
It don't even be turned. I feel like people go to those bars or those clubs because that's the spot. That's the spot that they know, or that. So
people
like,
are gonna be.
It's not the music. It's not because you're a great DJ. I know some great DJs in the city that get overlooked, and people just throw in these people to play what they think is dance music or turned up party music, and it's not. So I'm finna learn how to DJ. I'm gonna throw my own party in November. and we might have some Griminade in there. That's
You feel
gonna
me?
be.
For sure.
We'll definitely tap in with my
know.
guy Grim. He was out of town.
I'm
this
there,
week.
and I will be on my best behavior.
We'll see. It's a backyard function, so you really don't gotta
Oh,
be
yeah.
on your best
He gonna be
behavior.
like, he gonna be old dude in Menace to Society when there was the two couple that
Oh,
that's gonna be it.
I can see it.
But ass
In his
in the middle
boots.
of the park.
Nothing but boots on. Maybe the do
In
rag.
the do-rag. In the do-rag, of course. In the do-rag. Just bunny hopping.
It's sick. It's sick.
MJ, go ahead and shout out all of our sponsors, man.
Well, go ahead and pan that camera over to me, James. You already know what the deal is. Created365.com. Go ahead and use the promo code WWTBR19 and you will get 15% off your purchase. Make sure you spend over $100 and you get a free duffel bag. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a special month. It's breast cancer
Breast
awareness. Please don't make fun of that. It's not funny.
Shout out to my grandma.
Shout out my aunties. And man, we got the Creative 365 in black, breast cancer awareness. We got the white joints. Nice, with the pink ribbon, man. We here to support the ladies, man, in their forever fight for cancer.
Hold
man.
up. Men get breast cancer too. I just found that out. It's real. Niggas be getting breast cancer out here.
All right.
So don't be
okay.
sexist.
Okay, I won't be sexist,
That's
but
something I
look,
just found out.
ladies
too.
and
Jeez.
gents, we want y'all to be safe and forever
Niggas
cancer,
out
man.
here
Make sure
with
you
tits.
donate. Created365.com. Check it
Go.
out. Also, make sure you go and get some Griminade at the Griminade stand on IG. Go ahead, place your orders. He'll take care of you, man. It's a great infusement of lemonade, alcohol. Man, it's great. It's just great stuff. All around, man. Oh, also, man, I've been telling y'all for a minute. I told you that I wasn't playing. We got the Sultan drip popping. You feel me? This is my Sultan's wave cap. You feel me? The wave joint. Wave do-rag. We going up, man. Just waves. Coming soon. Pre-orders. I'm going to have a pre-order link soon. Be on the lookout for it. Man, other than that, you already know we waving around here. The only host with waves on top and waves on his chest. You feel me? Poseidon only. You feel me? You dig? You already know.
RJ, tell them where they can find you in your movement.
Jesus, I don't have that type of delivery, but
It's okay.
Rise
You don't always have it
LBC
either.
on Twitter, Rise LBC on Instagram. That's about it. Rise L. You can find recaps from previous events on YouTube, Rise Long Beach. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. MJ?
You
where they
already
can
know.
find you.
At MJ_ himself on all platforms, Snapchat, MJ_chillman. Winter's coming. Champagne Waves is on his. He called me the other day. He told me, he coming in from the 6th, so he on his way. Champagne Waves is on his way. Just let y'all know. Go ahead, man.
On that note, make sure y'all follow What We Talk About Radio on Twitter at WWTB Radio. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at What We Talking About Radio. Tap that link in our bio. It has everywhere that we are located for your podcast listening, which is, YouTube, the Apple Podcast app, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and SoundCloud. So make sure y'all tap in on that. Make sure y'all follow me at Productions by Rob. Make sure y'all tap in with Homegrown Radio as well. Till next time, y'all. We up out of here.
Yitty.
Peace.